All right, we are here for the unboxing of Champions of the 100 Halls. Just got the package in the mail. Literally just walked up. I was out running errands and came back to find it on the front porch. So I am super excited about this. Weirdly enough, way more than any of the books. I don't know, because the books, so much of that was in the writing, so you know it's different with this just being such a physical creation. All the box, the rules, all the design. So we're gonna I pre-cut some of this. We're gonna pull this out. Hopefully, they did a good job of packing and protecting, I should say. Ooh, okay. All right, oh, I opened it. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, we'll just get rid of that. Oh, cool. Okay, so I'm going to try to put this back. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to since I flipped it. Yeah, we'll just take all these out so we can see. So this is a little insert because we left a little room for tokens and future expansion stuff. So this is just to keep it from sliding around and putting any problems. So we'll look at the box first. So the box looks amazing. Rachel did an excellent job. She's off camera watching. You can see all the cool dragon designs. And then on the bottom, there's just a quick how to play. And then if I open it up, there we go. You get, here is, Fantastic Families, Magical Academies, Epic Adventures, and there's a QR code for the books. And then on the opposite side are all the series that are out. That's pretty cool. And then the end is, this is Escaped Unicorn Pack from the City of Sorcery Realm deck image. Yeah, that's cool. Very sturdy too. So, you always want to make sure that the box is good enough to protect the game. And this is nice and sturdy and thick. Cool. Yeah, fits very well together. Got all the right stuff. Yeah, and on the bottom here is, also another QR code for the books and contacts and other stuff. So we'll start with tokens. So we see here are the token sheets. This is the solo tokens with a couple of extras for status effects. That was one of the stretch rewards. Here are all the tokens, and these are more than enough for counting. Let's just pop it. Yeah, pops out nice and easily. So yeah, these are real good. And these the same way, pop out pretty well. And that's what this little extra spot will be for. So we'll set those aside. Yeah, nice and thick, sturdy, so they'll last. And we'll set those aside and we'll pull out the rules. So we've got this rule sheet with our, image on front. So we've got, just a real brief turn order, setup and quick play, all the additional rules. Then over here is a solo mode, little tip section, good solid paper. We have here explaining the card layout, where the information is, card types. Here's a list of the realms and their difficulties, so you know how to balance for depending on your play. And then here is a description of all the decks with, what style of play it is. So when you're brand new to it, you know what to do. Then down here is the acknowledgements. And though we did ship out everybody the lore packet, which had, background information, short story, map, and other stuff, if for some reason you didn't get that, or, you know, we're going to have some extra copies we're going to sell. So all that is available on this QR code. So no matter what, you've got that, basically making sure that any of the stretch rewards from the Kickstarter are available permanently in the game. And the nice thing is, because this is a nice location, if we add anything else later, we can always just put it on that. So rules look great. Yeah, I'm going to find Ari because that is the first deck I designed. Oh, okay. For a moment, I thought that was the wrong background, but I forgot these are 2 decks at once. So this is Ari front, Alex back, but this is split in half. So, yeah, 10 of these. Like I thought we approved that. We did. It's all good. Okay. So, yeah, they're coming in basically packs of 2. So this is the Alex deck, and this is the Ari deck. And we can see nice, good printing. I mean, we're going to go over these with a fine-tooth comb to give feedback to Hero Time, to make sure any little details that we improve for printing, but at least at a quick glance, this looks good. So we've got, you know, here's the player card, activated abilities, protective charms. Yeah, these look great. Nice and centered. The flavor text is good. Yeah, nice, good, solid playing card. Have some weight to them, so they'll withstand being used over and over. Yeah, these are good. I will set that. Wow, it's really cool seeing the final version. You just, you know, in the process of designing, testing, prototyping, everything, I've had, like, I don't know, 30 versions of this deck, you know, whether I was just printing it out and stuffing it in old Magic card sleeves, and, you know, so many versions of that, then different prototypes. So this is really cool. I'm really excited about this. We'll look at Alex. You know, here is hers with her activated ability area. Not going to get, since we're kind of a little too far away to get too close, really not going to get too much from here. And then I'll take a look at one of the realms. So on the realm deck, actually realm and scenario deck specifically, one of the suggestions, again, we had such a good time on Kickstarter with everyone, the community giving great feedback, what they liked, didn't like. I mean, obviously we can't address everything, but one of the great suggestions, and I wish I could remember off the top of my head who it was, but you know, talked about making the beginning and end of turn triggers a different color to make it easy to see, because that's one of our goals in the design, was making it easy to understand, because we're going to have a lot of text, like, you know, Magic the Gathering. We weren't going to be having symbols per se, so we needed to have some good visuals for shortcuts. So any of these greens are beginning of the turn. If it's a kind of a red pinkish one, it's the end of the turn effect. So yeah, here saying here's an end of turn effect. Hopefully that red shows up well on a distance. So yeah, these look great. I'm gonna look for the Escaped Unicorn pack, since that was, yeah, here is the one that the end of the box is. And then, cool, and then let's look at one of the, oh yes, let's look at one of the scenarios as well. And then I think that's a pretty good beginning. So each deck is 32 cards, regardless of player, realm, scenario. And we see here, okay, So here is Citadel of Broken Dreams, which is a trap-filled dungeon you go through with multiple levels. And then there are a lot of other things to interact with, key to be found, these phase enhancers or blockers, which change how damage works during, and then various creatures or events, even some hidden treasure throughout that. This is actually one of my favorite designs from the game, just because I felt like I accomplished the goal I had, which was making a deck like going through a dungeon. And then this is hard mode Circle of Scale. You start off with 5 dragons that you have to defeat or make friendly. It is definitely the hardest one, but it was a thrill when we beat it in playtesting. So yeah, here, that's a familiar image from the box. Or this one's kind of similar as well. So it all turned out great. So next steps for those of you expecting the game is we're going to go through these card by card, make sure everything is perfect, giving any feedback for production, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks they're going to put the game into production, produce all of that, and then we will start with the shipping. I'm not going to commit to the schedule just yet until I've got word from Hero Time, but I do know that it's going to be earlier than we originally planned. So, you know, that's been one of my goals entire time, was to beat the schedule. You know, if we say it's going to be a particular delivery date for any of our Kickstarters, whether it's books or now games, we're always aiming to beat or exceed. But anyway, this is the unboxing for Champions of the 100 Halls. I am super excited, and I cannot wait for this game to be in your hands and to get your feedback about what you think about the play. So thank you, and I'll see you on the next update.